An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you. With champions, worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner. Champions are forever.
And I'm back. Yes, I am here. We are live once again. How's everybody doing? Did you miss me? As Smitty said, no spoilers in the chat for that crystal opening. You guys need to go see it for yourselves. But no crystal opening spoilers. Good morning, Shadowverse. T. Smitty, first one in the building. Followed by Epignosis. What's up? Let's get this party started. Get better at MCLC. What's up? Teen Just. Hello. Another night made raids bug for this time. Is the Spidey Supreme? He regens crazy? Uh-oh. See, we're both over here. Yep, y'all are on Twitch. Caveman, ooh, good, what up? I named my dog 5 miles so I can tell people I walk 5 miles every day. But today I ran over 5 miles. You know what? That is horrible. Horrible. But what's up, Caveman? Ooh. Sent out a search party. The Merc with the mouth. What has 2 thumbs and became Thronebreaker? Yeah. Congratulations. I saw your post in pictures on Discord. I gave you a thumbs up and stuff. By the way, if you use Count Nefaria for Spidey Supreme, you crash. Wow. Wait, is that going on right now? Because we've already finished our nightmare raids. Pixie Bell, what's up, girl? All right. Let's switch over here so y'all can see me. Hello. Mike Holman. What's up, man? Let's get the game going. Okay. There's another comp for raids when you get in. Okay. That is wild. When did that bug hit? It wasn't there at the beginning, right? Or is this a new raid? Guess I'll find out when we go in. What in the world? Oh. Because that is messed up. I think I forgot to purchase more revives before it reset. So I need to look. New raid started today? Huh. Yeah, I must have just missed the store. I was gonna get 7 of them before the reset. Because I'm gonna need them if I want to put in that work I usually do anyway. Don't like the fact that even though I'm now Thronebreaker, I still only get 100k gold from the daily gold pool quest. Okay. Oh. Thank you, Smitty. Build your own offer. No, thank you. Okay, that's the... Wait. Raids compensation. Yeah, we still have 3 days to go on this one. Yeah, see? We're done. I didn't think it had started a new one already. Let me check the store real quick here. Yeah, see, I haven't gotten these yet because I know I have 3 days until the next raid. So I was going to buy these just before. Just before the reset. So I can get like 14 of them for the next raid. Let's see here. Yeah, see, this isn't reset yet either. And this is the extra stuff I usually get, but I need to get these here now. Because this is what I ran out of last time. Yep, resets in 14 minutes. At least the health potions anyway. What else do I want here? Should I be getting these? Let's see, Cosmic. Mutant. Let's go Science. Get these up there. Hacker just called me and said he has all my passwords. I jumped up grabbed a pen and said, "Thank goodness, what are they?" Billy D, Beer Belly Buddha, coming in with the fire. What's up, man? That's weird because our Spidey's having an issue. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, it must be something that just recently occurred. What else? Should I get some of these too? Nah. Let me see. Battlegrounds. Is this resetting anytime soon? Nope, 2 days. All right. Oh, knew that already. What we got going on here? Wait, realm event. Yeah, I got a bunch I need to claim. I'm just holding on to all these. And I see a bug. I don't know what it is, but when I try to scroll this, it yanks back. See that? I didn't do that. I drag it down and it yanks and it resets. It's hard to actually go all the way up. I have to keep doing it, but it like rubber bands. But anyway, what am I going to get for the selector? Let me see. Where's the... Is it this one? No, this is just for the bundle. The selector for the raids you talking about? That's going to be Dr. Voodoo. Gotta go with my boy Voodoo. Ain't no way. Oh, look, I got some energy. Oh, wonder what I will do with that. Hey. We can use 30 energy right here. I do love this. The only thing I don't like about this new mode is the energy cost. Other than that, it's been fun. Yeah, that energy cost is designed to clear out all those energy refills people have. But yeah, it's fun. Unless willing to get 2 million points, no point pushing this. I just do it because it's fun. Yeah, some people are woo. They up there, but hey, I got the energy. It's gonna sit there otherwise. So may as well. Well, then instead of them giving us 3 energy refills for compensation, then how about 90 units, same cost? Well, you know they stingy with them units. They are absolutely stingy. Energy cost, boycott. But yeah, it's pretty fun. No stress. Quick. I'm not waiting on anybody else. And if I want to, I could just go straight to the boss. Won't even have to do all the in-between fights if I don't want to. Yeah, I like it. Not the lone wolves. And I'll be right there to do the next week too. You died again? What's up, man? Yeah, I think I'll get the objectives and that's it. Kabam, clever. If have energy, do ability trick, start tidying up Act 6. When the Act update will catch many off guard and people will be crying. Kabam, stingy. Alert the presses. But yeah, this BG meta, is it going to change at all? You died again? Because I was planning on just doing the what you call it, objectives. Yeah, it's supposed to be fun, not stressful, not make you want to throw the phone or your iPad or whatever. Changes next week and gets even worse. Oh, great. But yeah, I just want to do the objectives. That's it. I'm not trying to do any crazy push or nothing like that. And the sooner I can get it done and be done with it, the better. I would rather just play BGs without any nodes. The AI and input issues is what has me not enjoying this game. Yeah. And they mess up a lot of the modes that wouldn't normally be that bad. But with the AI issues, yeah. I mean, there were some bosses that I would have loved to have enjoyed, But because of the input issues that I had, couldn't enjoy them. Okay, I think that's... Yep. And see? Just do a nice little quick 2-gamer. Use up some of my energy, and that's it. And as I get more energy, I'll play a little bit more. Actually, let me see. Okay, so I don't have to worry about those. But these I might need to use these up. And I can use them on the game, but I can still do what I've been doing and going in and replenishing my stock. But as you can see, we recovered nicely. We got revives in the overflow once again, which is why I don't usually worry so much about getting solos and not using revives, because I know I'm going to be able to get them back. Yeah, issues always in catch reward zone. Can't get past, zone 1 on any account. And I do remember folks, even years ago, quitting because it was just so bad they couldn't even play. That was the thing. It was so bad they could not even play the game. And that should not be. All right. Let's see. Show you guys the arena. So I got all the arenas done, except some of the trials, which I usually keep for us. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. Okay. I'm actually, well, not doing it anymore. Yep. Dragon Arena was on. It only lasts for an hour, and it started at 2. So it just ended. I already got my points and everything. So that was fine. Let's see. Grab that. All right. And we'll... Okay. My kids quit 2 years ago. They played for 2 years as well. It was fun. Yeah. All right. And just that quick, I forgot what I was going to tell you guys. Can't remember now. I'd like to say that it'll come back to me, but it may not. But anyway, I've been watching different reactors to the Karen Reed acquittal and some ex-police officers, one retired FBI agent even, who talks about it. None of them thought she was guilty. None of them. And at least one mentioned that she was set up. She was framed. And they laid out why they felt that way. And let me tell you, they make a compelling argument. You insist going to try streaming again this weekend? Yes, we are. We're going to try to play Horizons once again. Looks like the game will run. We'll see how well it runs, but the game will run on this computer, so we shall see. And again, no crystal opening spoilers. Go check out my crystal opening that I just dropped this morning. It was nice. It was very nice. Gave me pleasant dreams. Nice. So you definitely want to go check that out if you haven't already. Or you can watch it a second time. Won't hurt. Yeah, epignosis. Quick spoiler, he opened crystals and it was good. It was. I'm still getting that error about my encoder overloading. Huh. Not sure what's going on there. I thought I had changed the encoder to one that worked better. I may have to change it again. Hit monkey. Oh man. Come on. There you go. Spider Ham, Spider Ham does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size. Catches bad guys just like flies. Look out. Here comes the Spider Ham. Do love me some Spider Ham, man. That boy is bad, but I do want Spider Woman. But she kicks booty. All right. No, I haven't, T. Smitty, but I'm going to. I have it, not bookmarked, but saved, so I can check it out. I'll probably play it on the TV while I grind out Arena, laying down in bed. That's the only time I use my iPad these days. If I'm able to play on the PC, I do. Because my screen is rough. actually impressive how they adapted D&D to a new type of storytelling. The D&D world is very flexible. I remember when I was reading all of those, oh my goodness, man. And then I went and played, I don't know if you ever tried it, but D&D Online. I played that for a little bit, and it was good. But just like D&D, it was largely group-based. You could do some things alone, but you really needed a group. And the way they did some of their quests, like you go into a dungeon, right? And you finally formed a group. And while in the dungeon, one of the guys is like, oh, this is taking too long, I gotta go. And he leaves. You cannot replace that person. You can't get somebody else to step in and help you finish the dungeon. It sucks. And they also had one where you would you had to defeat somebody, right? Here's the thing. If you could fail the dungeon, like if there was a timer, or if it was a mission where you had to protect somebody or something like that, and you failed it, you got nothing for your time. I mean, zero. No rewards, no anything. You had to complete the dungeon to get anything. So when you had somebody quit on you and make it so that you're not able to do the dungeon, oh well, just got to go try and get another team up and get somebody that's better. Also, what that did, it put a lot of pressure on the group, because you could also vote somebody out. But if you did that, you risk not being able to complete the dungeon. So if they were being a jerk, for example, not much you could do. How many points are you on in the game mode? I'm over 30,000. Can't get over ladies like you nerds. Have babies with them. Ladies like you nerds and have babies with them. I actually learned a bit ago that the show on Amazon Prime, Vox Machina, is based on a D&D campaign by the group Critical Role. Yeah, D&D is inspirational to a lot of game systems. I don't know if it was the first game system, because there's others, but it remains one of the best game systems all these years. I remember playing with my friend who has passed away. We played like a little Monty Hall campaign, and we had fun. We had a lot of fun with that D&D. We had started playing it Saturday nights. He would come over to my house. We would sometimes have a couple of other guys would sometimes come over, and we just had fun. They brought their personalities with them. It was fun. One guy was really funny, and he did things like he would get stressed out, and he had found this one device that gave him a golem. And after one mission, he got so stressed out He told the golem to take him to the highest safe place. The golem took him to like some cave, and he sat up in there, and then he went and laid down on the couch. It was too funny. The group Critical Role have created a new D&D style game. It's called Daggerheart. Oh. Hadn't heard about that one. I'm not tall, I'm not rich. I'm definitely not fit. Think I was used as a human belly trampoline 3 suns later. Hey, she must have liked that belly. That's what's up. We guys are very fortunate. Let me tell you. What's up, Relaxing Ends? How you doing? Mike Holman! I said hello to you earlier. When Pixie was saying hi to you. Like I tell people, I'm in shape. Round is a shape. There you go. Imagine finding the wrong dungeon daddies and being like, what the, yeah, well. That's why I had him send me the link. I wasn't searching for that. Yeah, exactly. One bad search. I wasn't searching for that. Yeah, I mean, I saw you guys having a conversation. I didn't read it out loud, but I just went back and read it. All right. Ooh. Yeah, Dungeon Daddies. Yeah, that don't sound like anything I want to search for. Hold on, let me get some apple juice. Starting to feel a little low. Hope I didn't lose two. Lose my streak already. Dungeon Daddies are they in gimp suits and whip high heels, and that's the dudes. Yeah, yeah, I ain't searching for that. Ah, feels better already. Oh, one thing that I have found very annoying since My boy Bastion has that psychic shielding. There's so many things he seems not to be reverse control immune to, even though he's immune to reverse controls. Like, he's not immune to Jean Grey's reverse controls. How does that work? I fought Jean Grey and I just knew he was going to be immune to that. So why is he? Or why isn't he? Oh, now I remember what I was going to say earlier. So, T. Smitty, one thing that I did when I was doing the basic arena run, around 9, I had to turn off the express mode and start picking the low one until I got over that hump. Psychic shielding only works on reverse controls from sources that specifically say is prevented by psychic shielding. Jeans doesn't say that. Ugh. They make it up as they go along. Why is Warlock? He is a robot. That inconsistency drives me crazy. Because I'll go into a fight thinking I'm immune to it, and then find out I'm not. And I'd be mad. I think Juggernaut also, I went in there, he wasn't immune. Yeah, he's not immune to it, to Jean Grey either. But he is immune to other reverse controls. Jason and Jabari Gaming, what's up? What's up, Jay? Well, Kingpin, what up, man? Baby and 3-year-old are down for a nap, and now I can relax a bit. Relax your mind and let your conscience be free and get down to the sounds of EPMD. That's dumb to have two different rules for reverse controls. Yeah, it drives me nuts. Realize how much we have to learn to play this game. One day the game will be gone and we'll have all this knowledge about nodes, character abilities, and synergies. 22 servers, 21 worked as intended. I'm on the FU, not or Loki mic servers. Yeah, he don't care about your digi cloak. Am I gonna play more of the new game mode? I did a little bit earlier, but I have all the milestones now, so I just do it as I have energy. I have energy. I'll play here and there. But that's it. I'm not grinding it. How many points are you shooting for? Travis, what's up, man? I have no idea. This is the first time the game mode is here. So I don't know. Yeah, my score is over 30,000 as well, but I heard some people up there at like 120 and stuff like that. 120,000 and going. One guy said he's gonna spend 11K units playing it. I don't think it's worth all that. But if they're having fun, go for it. But I wouldn't do it. Oh, you died again. You're at 90K. Yeah, like I said, I'm playing it here and there. I'm not really grinding it out. But yeah, I have no idea what the cutoff is going to be. I had 50 energy refills in overflow. Well, see, there you go. I think this first initial one is not going to be the one to watch, because that's not going to be the normal one, because just like what You Died Again pointed out here, he had a lot of energy refills, and that is true of a lot of us. We had a lot in our overflow, but give this game mode a little bit of time when you aren't going to have tons of it in your overflow, then you'll see a little bit more realistic scores, I think. You know, if you want to push, now it's going to cost you. But yeah, for this one, yeah. 16 points in GC, the meta is awful. Yeah. I think that's what I have too. And I don't really care. I'm doing the objectives. But that's it. I do not care to play that game mode any more than I have to. Unlike this new game mode, does not take a long time, and I can play it anytime I really want to. I only play to get the Summoner Fest points, then quit. Yep. Abdo had a valid point. Play to win players are just going to spend money for the champs they offer in the new mode. They have no interest to drop to our peasant level. Well, yeah, they got the money. Kabam offering it, may as well. God of the Abyss, what's up, man? 18K and still have 2 more energy refills in the overflow that expire before the next round. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my, if they're expiring, may as well use it. Because it'd be one thing if you could sell it for 30 units. That'd be different. But you can't. So even though they cost 30 units, you can't really get them back if you have them, so they're not really worth 30 units when you have them. Yeah, Epic knows. I never let them expire. I always burn them somehow. If it's auto fighting in event quest or back issues to grind some revives out. But yeah, they never expire. The last line was all me in my last comment. Oh, they have no interest to drop to our peasant level. Gotcha. I'll be spending about 3K units on high evolutionary when he comes to premium crystals. If I get him, then I don't have to grind poker. Fair enough, fair enough. Since Quicksilver is not in the 7-star basic crystals, you think it's worth it to ascend my 6-star? Is he not? I thought I saw him. Been burning mine on daily quest revives for AW Showcase. That's a good one. Me too, because I need something to keep me interested in the game. BG's is killing my interest in this game. You already know. Oh, he's in special crystals. Okay. That's where I saw him. Folks saving units for banquet is what Kabam trying to lure you with this. Oh yeah, I'm not going to spend no units now. The nets are out and the Venga bus boycott. Boys, look at them. They playing it. Oh, well, yeah. That's how it works. No, Juggy does not need high sig. Just getting him awakened is enough. Whoops. See, I was ducking down and I got hit with that. Very odd, but whatever. I would have thought that I could cause that one to miss, but guess I can't. Need to learn to play him. I see people getting unstoppable from one hit and rolling with him. I can't. So the trick with him, and it's why I sometimes don't use him because I can't remember. Anytime he has a non-damaging debuff placed on him, he can't go unstoppable. That's the thing with Juggy. So, like, if you get a weakness on you, boom. Don't even worry about unstoppable. You get a slow. If you're fighting anybody that puts anything like that, slow, weakness. If they parry you, that stun. All that stuff. So, he has some matchups that you don't want to use him for. Because it will gimp him in his damage. Just like any other champion, but that's the thing with him. Yeah, Enchantress, Spider-Woman. Juggy SP3 makes him keep the gem no matter what, though. Oh. Didn't know that. Mighty Daniel, what's up, man? So in those cases, you should go to a special 3. Yeah, Dust, no way. Don't even bother using Juggernaut against Dust. Just frustrate you. A rainy day. Them the days that I have the hardest time staying awake. The hardest time. As I hear that rain, all I want to do is curl up in bed, pull them covers up, and relax. Pop on maybe a podcast or something and just enjoy myself. See, like right there, that would have gotten rid of all of Juggernaut's unstoppables. Or a dupe null. Null immediately takes the gem away. Ah. I now can't remember either Okoye or Chila is not good against Sim Supreme. Okoye. Do not use Okoye against Sim Supreme. She gets tons of precision buffs. And he eats those up and deals damage to you. So yeah. No, Okoye. Man, comboing into specials. That ain't cool. Oh. Okay. Yeah, learned that Wednesday as soon as fight started, I was done. Yep. Kills me about this game is that they make you do every game mode to get chase content. Even areas that you hate playing. Yeah. If you want to chase them, that is. Wake up, bed wet. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Mike Holden, what up, man? Oh, back to work. All right, Epinosis, take care, man. Thanks for swinging by and hanging out with me for a little bit. They see me rolling, they're hating. You're trying to catch me riding dirty. See, I don't, is why I'm missing all the deathless as 7 stars. Yeah, I had to get them 7-star deathless champs. Since they were for free. And I love most of them anyway. Deathless She-Hulk and Deathless Thanos are definitely the top 2, in my opinion. Oh, me and Sis started another game that we're going to just play ourselves. Sky Force, I think it's called, or Sky Forge. And it looks interesting. Nah, Elsa doesn't need to be awakened. You don't have any either, Mike Holden? Yeah, that Green Falcon is getting a buff. You saw Itins when we were doing the Saga incursions. He likes that champ. He was the first person that I heard say that they liked the champion. All the rain, going to sleep, powerful stuff, water sounds. You ain't kidding. They can make you go to the bathroom or make you... Hold on. They can make you... prompt you anyway to go to the bathroom. Okay, there we go. My rug, little throw rug I have down was rolled up, so it kept rolling my chair back so that I couldn't sit stable. So I kept going, come on, stop that. But I did look at that Solvark, and I am tentatively excited for him. Tentatively. I must say that showcase had him looking good, but we'll see. I need a 7-star Nico. Me too. I got the 6-star. Took her all the way up. I don't think I've ascended her. I need like 40. Yeah, I think 40 dust. Tier 2 dust. Now that's something. Is there any dust to be had in the side quest? The Fantastic Force recruitment? I don't know. I don't remember seeing any dust. Because, you know, the other side quests, we could grab some tier 1 dust from doing some of that. Is there any way to get that dust now? Or did I just miss it? So far, I have 2 Titans saved for when Nico is added. So I can pull everything I don't want from them. I know, right? There's still champs I really want in this current Titan pool, so I'm still opening them. No dust. Okay, so I didn't miss it. It's not there. Okay. That sucks. Didn't really need the dust before, but see, some 6 stars are worth that ascension. And I've ascended Spider-Woman as a 6-star. And I was gonna ascend Nico as well as a 6-star. Woo-wee. And I don't even know how to play Nico, really. But she is the one that I was, of the two, Carolina and her, I was excited about Nico. For sure. Man, I honestly don't know anything about that new green Falcon. I really, really want Bastion, but I know if I open these two Titans, I'm going to pull Jack or Zola or Red Hulk again. Yeah, I love Bastion. I absolutely love Bastion. He's an okay champ. Bastion is that guy, man. And see, in Alliance War, I hated when they added the bans. I really did. Imagine somebody that has a smaller roster and they have an assigned path. They don't have, you know, a ton of resources, so they rank up a few champions that they know will be helpful to them on their path. And then those champs get banned. I don't like that banning system. That's why I like the format they had last season. I like that because of that. Bastion, my next rank 3. By the way, Abdo ran a poll for me to decide my next rank 4, and Ironheart won. So once I get one more T7 basic, I'll have a rank 4 Sig 200 Ironheart. Okay. Who were your other options? I'd be curious. But Ironheart is definitely a good one. Slinger! What's up, man? You haven't been back since I finished up that God of War. I was waiting to see you so I could tell you, guess what I did that weekend? I took down my first Valkyrie. And then I hunted all of them. Took them all out. Including the queen. Void Sig 100, Lumatrix Unawakened, or Chila Sig 40. Oh, wow. Okay. More raids compensation. That's what they're telling me. I've been on vacation, then I was back at work, and it has been insane cleaning up all the mess ups people did while I was out. Wow. Makes you almost not want to take the vacation. If you know you're going to have more work when you come back. Let's see. There we go. I'm going to save these. Good idea. So we get another raid, nightmare raid for us shortly. But I'm off again next week, preparing for my daughter's 10th birthday. Oh, next Saturday. Nice. I really hardly take time off, only in the summer. I work from home, so I won't take a day off unless we're doing something. Got you. Just don't work too hard. Because I barely took, honestly, I didn't take vacation. I had, a bunch of paid time off. I didn't take vacation time. I did take days off, but they were usually mental health days. Them days that I could not even get up out of bed, really. I would literally crawl over to my computer, send a message that I wouldn't be in that day, and go back to bed. Yeah, I struggled with that, man, for many, many, many years. And it'd be back. I mean, I'd turn on the TV and just not get out of bed. And if I didn't feel better by the next day, then that was 2 days that I would take off. Fortunately, the job was very flexible. I want the overtime. They keep trying to promote me to a salary position, but I make so much more doing overtime. Well, yeah, that's why they want you to go salaried. Salaried so they can work you to death and pay you the same amount. But it sounds like you're on that, because that's exactly what they do. I remember I was salaried for the majority of my career. And I remember one time they were going to make some of the developers salaried. And they were not happy. Not happy at all. And because I was already salaried, I didn't understand why they weren't happy until later. No, not officially retired. And there may come a time where I have to jump back into the workforce. But right now, this is what I do. This YouTube thing, this is it. I don't see myself ever going back to my field, but never say never. Even thinking about it brings on a lot of anxiety and panic. That's a old life. Now I can do something that's kind of adjacent to it, but it would have to be flexible. Because I pretty much work, I overwork myself, really. I was a workaholic. And the reason it would have to be flexible is so that I don't run into anywhere close to that situation, because I'll get panicked and overwhelmed real quick. I start thinking about doing a little bit too many things like I used to do all at the same time. I was going to take a job, from home, and it was support. thing is, they don't want you to just do one thing. They want you to do many things so that you have no real downtime. And that's exactly the situation I was in, where I burned myself out really badly. And so getting back into that kind of situation, no. So yeah, not retired, because I'm not getting any retirement money. I'm not old enough. It would be another 10 and some years before I could officially retire. I was wondering what was happening. I had my fingers on the wrong keys. I'm blessed in that I love my job and I work from home, so it's amazing for me. Yeah, I loved what I did. It was my passion, which is one of the troubles, because I worked a lot. Whether they made me or not, whether I got overtime or not, I was a worker because I enjoyed it. It was my passion. Looking up various solutions to different programming problems and implementing them and everything. Oh, I had fun. It was enjoyable to me. I just did a bit too much. Now, even thinking about working back in doing that kind of development work, I don't see that happening. I'm lucky I get to retire at 42. Yeah, I believe it. I see how much you put into YouTube, so I know that you were exactly the same in your field. I'm trying to take it easy here. I did way more when I was working. We're talking about, I would work during the, my normal 7 to 3 is what I did. So I worked from 7 to 3. Then I would come home and I would maybe do some research, still working. And when they allowed me to connect from home, my boss had to tell me not to take it easy, because I wasn't. Here's the thing. He could tell that I was working and not recording my time, which is not allowed. And it actually hurts their estimation numbers. Because if I'm putting in a lot more time into a project, then and I'm not telling them, then they don't know to adjust their price. And the next person that gets a similar project is like, wait a minute, But I would do that. I'd just log in, I would download my latest code base, and then I'd be working at home and then check in. And see, my boss is tech savvy. So he can see what I did, and he knows how much time that usually would take, because he knows the research you have to do, and then the implementation is often just a small part of it. And so he was like, we don't want you to burn out. He was too late. He's like, if we do have, an emergency, because the things that I was working on, it wasn't like they had to be done. And sometimes there were emergencies where he would want us to be able to do that. So he didn't want me doing that because that's what I did. So it was not unusual for me to put in like 15, 16-hour days. It was not unusual. So yeah, I'm not doing anything like that now. But the one thing I never had anybody that I worked for have a problem with me on was working. In fact, he had to slow me down because I enjoyed it. I was going to do it anyway. I was just getting paid for it. So that was great, you know? So they didn't have to tell me, okay, come on, you need to work, you need to work, you need to... Nope. Only thing they ever said was, slow down. You're making the rest of us look bad. I'm sure, but the production value that you put into your videos, how you arrange and set everything up. Yeah. And I do use some of the same strategies, like in coding, especially in object-oriented coding. We place a lot of emphasis on code reuse. So I've set up a bunch of templates and things like that to make it a little bit easier when I go to edit. You know, like my intro and my outro, they're their own videos. All I gotta do is drag and drop those onto the timeline. So yeah, you put in some good work initially so that you can save time later. 7 more months until retirement. Woo, yeah. I know you died again. You happy? I tried to apply to get my Social Security early because I have it coming. Hopefully, as long as it's still there when I get there. But they were like, nope. Because here's the thing. While you may have a disability, if you don't have a disability according to the rules, then there's not really much you can do about that. And there's a lot of folks, we were watching that, there's a lot of folks who are disabled, but they don't meet the criteria for the disability. So they're not getting any money or anything like that, even though they're disabled, but they're not disabled according to the government. I think that's about when I'll be wrapping as well, early retirement. Yeah, I would love. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on. Oh, there you go. Hit him with it. So in Alliance War, if you've been following it, you notice that I've been doing not so good. That gonna change because I'm gonna ignore this meta. We've been trying to play the meta in Alliance War, and it's just not a fun meta. It's very restrictive, and it makes me fight with champs if I'm wanting to do the attacker tactic with champs that are not necessarily ideal for some of the counters. So just going to ignore that, go in with some good counters, and don't even worry about it. See how that good. Yeah, that AW meta, I was so upset. But yeah, I'm gonna ignore it because the attacker tactic doesn't really help. And they just gave us something to give us just damage just for no reason. I hate that. I meet all the requirements for disability, but it still took almost 3 years of fighting for me to get accepted for it. Yeah. Your Valiant streams help me clear all quests. Thank you. I hope you do them next month. Oh, Travis. Absolutely. I'm glad to hear that though, man. But yeah, I'm going to be doing it. I actually like the Valiant quests. I like them. They go from last AW this one. Yeah, I love the last one. That one was nice. They need to do more of that. But I know they won't. They'll bring it back in some form, and I hope. I wouldn't be upset, but I know some people would. I wouldn't be upset if they just replaced Alliance War with that. I would not be upset at all. Now, one thing that I think I might start up again is some of the how-to videos I used to do. You know, I might start that up again. The one fight AW was way better. Exactly. I liked it. Practice evading his special one. I can evade most of it easily, but that first one, got to be quick. Got to do 2 dashes real fast. I would like to see not just how to use champs, but how to defeat champs. Okay. Because I see videos like that already out, but I can always add my little spin to it. Chaos Queen, welcome back. How you doing? Everyone does the this is how you use a champ. I don't see this is how you fight against the same champ. I see them. I see them how to defeat so-and-so. I do see them out there. But I might do that. I might make a video, start making a few videos on how to deal with certain champs. Because the way that I defeat them may not be the best way or the same way, but it may help somebody. They might be able to do it the way that I'm saying versus how some of the other folks do it. So I can still see a niche for those videos. We good, Chaos Queen? Having ourselves a ball. I can't remember if I asked you, but how do you like this recruitment new game mode for the side quests? I was gonna say, get in that pod. You don't like the new game mode? Ooh. You're the first person I've heard that just straight up said they don't like it. What don't you like about it? You just find it boring? Ali, Prince Ali, marvelous he, Ali Baba. What's up, Ali? I can't reparry for the life of me. I had to learn it. But just takes a little bit of practice, though. I don't really get to choose the heroes each round, and fighting with two, they're bigger than my two, takes me a while to get to the next level. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What do you mean they're bigger? You don't understand it with the swaps? Have you ever played poker? Because pretty much all you're doing is trying to get a better hand. My 2-star guys are only 800, and theirs are... Your 2-stars aren't maxed out? They gave us a ton of 2-stars that were already maxed out, sigged up, all that. So they should be about the same. Like playing poker is how another YouTuber explained it to us, but I don't play poker. Fair enough. Here, let me give you just a quickie then. Because I don't really play poker, but I do remember how I was taught a long time ago. But here. Quick one. Okay, so I just got lone wolves, right? If you come up here to the points, this shows you all of the hands and what their points are. Okay? Lone wolves is the worst one you can get, as you can see. So at this point, I can choose how many to swap. Now remember, you're trying to get a better hand. So are you going to try to get pairs? Since this is the worst hand, maybe I'll go for this hand here. Like maybe odd one out or something like that. So which ones I swap and how many depends on what I want to try and grab. So since it's the worst one, let's say I just want to just swap all 5. There were no pairs, no anything. Okay. Here are my 2-stars. Do this quick fight. All right. And then let's see if I have something better to work with. Nope. Same lone wolves. That was horrible. All right. So now, see this? I have 2, 3, 4. If I have 5, I might get something good. So I might try to go for that. Like this one here. Well, not that one. This one. Captain's Order. So if I swap the 8, I might get a 5 or I might get an ace. So in this case, I just want to swap 1. And then hope. Might not get it, but that's the kind of thing that you're trying to do. You're just trying to get one of those other hands for better points. And even if you don't, you're going to get the 10 points no matter what. And if you're using 30 energy, you're going to get 30 points no matter what happens. Now, I could have also swapped out 3 and try to go for the same kind and hope I get something there. But since I already saw I had 2, 3, 4, let's try it. Boom! Look at that. See what just happened? We got exactly what we wanted. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Captain's Order, 750 points. Just like that. Now at this point, I don't need to swap anymore. I can go right to the boss. Beat him, and then I get my points. Stephen Fire, what's up, man? Last time I saw I had like 30 something thousand. I'm not really grinding it. Yeah, you have to get up to milestone 4, then you can do the 30 energy. See, look at that. I'm at 36,000. I get PP draws and only 10 points every time. My husband gets 50. 50 is the duo, so he gets a pair. 75,000. Yeah, I'm not grinding it out. But as I have energy, I'm using it. But that's pretty much what you're doing. You swap your cards, trying to see if you can get a better hand. What you saw there was like the best case scenario. That doesn't happen very often. So I knew I wanted to get the 5 or the ace so that I would have that straight, in sequence, because it tells you what each hand is and why it's the points that it is. So read each hand, and then it's just a matter of what you get and what hand you're trying to grab. And then it's RNG. I don't have the patience to grind anything like arenas or this recruitment mode. I get bored and getting annihilated. Fair enough. I would suggest to Kabam to make the energized level 25 energy. Yeah, That would lessen the blow. It would. Well, remember, this is their first what you call it? First round. And they will get feedback. And then we'll see it change. They did the same for every new game mode, like Battlegrounds. They did the same thing for that too. Look how that has changed over time. That Chaos Queen. Restream is a bot that is repeating chats from you to YouTube and from YouTube to Twitch. So look at the name after Restream. That's who said whatever it is you're responding to. Not sure if you knew that. I'm seeing onslaughts like I saw Dooms a couple of years ago. Yep, Billy D. He's the one that said they went 3 by 10, 30. And that's how they can see your chat too. So Restream is keeping the chat kind of together so that folks on Twitch and on YouTube can see each other. The chat is kind of unified, which I like. Dr. Stone, what up, man? Yeah, T. Smitty. I found out that I really needed to turn the express mode off and pick my fights carefully. Because it will choose like the hardest fight, which is often onslaughts and serpents and dust and all that other stuff. Now in just the basic one, doesn't matter. Yeah, Chaos Queen. I love it. Never use express mode because I will not pay them even a dime. Fair enough. Because I found that the hardest one of the three is usually one of those. And so I try to avoid those as much as possible. Unless I feel like fighting Serpent, because I just know he in there. I just know it. They see me rolling, they're hating. You buy things all the time because you're an impatient old broad. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. How did he parry that? Woo! Go ahead, girl. She's cute and she's deadly. We all get to enjoy the fullness of the conversation as well with the bot. Yep. And if I add any more to, Restream, which costs money, so I don't do it, all of them will be in there. I actually found a new service that is similar to Restream. but it's free for as many streams as you want. And I was actually thinking about switching to that. The only thing that stops me is the restream bot and the chat. The other one doesn't have that yet. But when they get that, they're gonna actually rival restream, which is good because that competition, maybe people still like restream, but it may cause restream to lower their prices or maybe have a sale of some sort where you buy, you know, a permanent membership or something, you know? But it looked interesting. Like for Rumble, I'd have to pay to use Restream to stream to Rumble. But not with this service. But I don't have the unified chat. And that keeps me right here. I feel at this rate of ranking up, we might get 8-star basic pool very soon. It should be at least 28, 29. Oh, man. Done, oh, Battlegrounds, since this new game mode has come out. Nah, people still like Battlegrounds. I just follow everyone around like a puppy dog to Twitch or YouTube or whatever platform. There, I'm even in a Discord chat for him to see the way. That way, if there's something I don't understand, I can send a screenshot. Yeah, I have a Discord as well. And I'm on YouTube, obviously. One of the bots, I think, send out a link periodically to my Discord. You should also be able to do the Discord command and get the link there. What did I? Yep, there you go. Thank you, Smitty. Yeah, I have Nightbot and Streamlabs set up for that. Cell in Madhouse Ward or prison cell. Huh. Or the cell in your body. And as far as the YouTube goes, it's the same name as on Twitch. So just go to YouTube / @LordShaedow. And you'll find me on YouTube that way. Cell phones, I have a Galaxy S22 Ultra with a big screen. So I can have my game and my Twitch and YouTube running all at the same time. Switch back and forth. Right, there you go. Oh, man. Did he hit the champion like that? Go, boy, go! Hit him with it! Sell my body. I'd be 99 cents and they'd be falling out of the pub. Sell my body for $1, but they want the cents back. Give me back that change. You see me rolling, they're hating. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. after this stream, grab some food. Now I'm gonna get back in bed. I was up till about 8 this morning. So I did not get a lot of sleep. I think I fell asleep, woke up again at 10. And then again at like noon. Been playing games with sis, and then can't sleep, make a video like that crystal opening video that I dropped this morning. I did that one. It was around 3 a.m. when I made that video. Me too. Hubby works from 3 in the afternoon till 3 in the morning. Ugh. And we don't go to bed till 7 or 8 and don't usually wake up till around 2 or 3. Yeah, and see, I got to do the stream at 2. And sometimes that's why I'll start at like 2:30 instead. Just to get a little bit of extra sleep. I worked graveyard shift for the last 40 years and can't seem to get out of that sleeping pattern. Yeah, it's tough. I'm trying to get out of this sleeping pattern that I'm in. So I don't want to be up that late. Fortunately, I'm West Coast and get to enjoy some of them. I missed the replay in chat. Oh, some of the streams. Google Talk to Text is being and not picking up all my words and cutting me off. Oh. What is the word it missed that time? I think stream. Because I see, and get to enjoy some of them. I missed the replay in chats are available. Oh, stupid. That's what you were saying. You talking about the second? Okay, Google Talk to Text is being stupid and not picking up all my words and cutting me off. Gotcha. I hate texting because I miss a lot, so I use Talk to Text. And when it works great. That's the catch. I hate texting as well, by the way. I'm definitely more of an email person. I don't really like talking on the phone either. Much more of an email person or even a messaging. When it works, I usually don't know it's working. Again, it picks up an entire conversation word for word or something on the TV. Alexa, call LordShaedow's booty face. Booty, y'all remember Teen Titans Go? That one episode, scoot, scoot, scoot that booty. Booty da booty da booty da booty. They made him do the booty dance. Oh my goodness, that made me laugh. Scoot, scoot, scoot that booty. I remember that. I got 8 grandbabies. I love watching cartoons. I never got over watching them from when I was a kid. I've watched them all the way till now. Love it. I watched the Teen Titans animated, and when I saw Teen Titans Go, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this one. Because it seemed like a very silly version of Teen Titans, you know? I gotta get the timing of that one. Let's try it again. And then he wouldn't fire it until I was dashed back and recovering. Thundercats are loose. Done it. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. They even did a remake of it that was pretty decent, and it told their origin story, because we didn't get that in the original Thundercats. And then they ended it. I was actually starting to get into it. For the first time, I did not finish all my 7-star champs before I completed the basic arena. That means you have enough now. We go to the movies to see the newest without any of us. Ooh. Oh, to see all the newest cartoons and Marvel movies without the kids. Gotcha. Also, I won 10 of the 12 times I met Onslaught in my 30 streak. Whoop, see? Yeah, Onslaught's not quite so bad anymore. Bouncy is Smurfette in a new movie. Now, I'm horrible with movies. There's so many movies I just have not. I'm so far behind. And they're movies that I like, but see, I'm more social when it comes to movies. So, you know, if I'm not watching it with somebody, it's gonna be a while. I've been using my Serpent to be Onslaught and Sinister to beat Serpent. Yeah, Serpent can do it. He has better counters like Bastion. Woo! Tears up Onslaught. Jack-o'-lantern's also a great counter for him. But that is going to do it, guys. I don't have Bastion yet. Oh, yeah. When you get Bastion, woo, woo. But that is it. I got to get something to eat in me. I can't play with it. Do you remember US cartoon? Us cartoon? That's not sounding familiar. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, before you leave. I'm gonna check and see who is live and raid eligible, and it looks like Lefty Knox is. Oh, the USA channel cartoons? Yeah. I probably know and watched most of them. Oh man, what is it doing? Out of the shadows. All right. But yeah, most of the cartoons on that channel, yeah. I couldn't name them offhand, but if you remember, mention them the next time we stream. All right, so take care, everybody, and you all have a blessed day.